If your plan is to travel out, to move away to JAPA, the general times from Nigeria, I'm going to tell you, and I'm saying it tonight. Currently, it's 11 p.m. right now, and I had to let me just make this quick video. Do it now. Start processing. Procrastination is a thief of time. Some of you watching this video for the past 3, 4, 5 years, you are even right now, maybe you're on YouTube right now searching for the cheapest, the fastest, the how to travel to this, how to travel to that. Do it. Start processing. A lot of you have been searching for the best country to go to, the fastest country to travel to, the distance to travel to for 3, 4 years. Passport, get. How to start, you don't even know. There is no sure way to travel abroad. You are not going to Ghana, even, or maybe Togo or Benin Republic. But to travel to the Western world, there is no sure visa anywhere. Like, okay, there's one Canada sure visa day. There's this Australian visa. It no day. If you define, like if you're looking for the surest visa, you end up being scammed. And anybody that you see in UK, in US, in all these Western country, they try is a step. At least get your passport. Look for the best visa that fits your route, depending on what you have. You don't need to be a BSc, MSc holder to travel abroad. And you don't even need to be wealthy to travel abroad or to be rich. Like a lot of people here in Canada, say it's not everybody that travel abroad that is rich. It's just a step at a time. The first step, get your passport. The second step, look for the best visa that match with your, with what you have. If it's what's it called? You don't have a BSc, you don't have anything. If it's student routes that fit you, go with student route. If it's PR, permanent resident, go with PR. If it's all these workers, go with skilled workers. Because, there are so many routes that you can use to travel abroad. And don't let anybody deceive you. It's a step. When it comes to a step of, okay, looking for financial, payment, money in your account, if you ask people, you go around. I've seen so many people in Western, like in Canada here, I'll be like, how will they get money come here? But it is because they don't close their mouth. That is just it. I just feel like, let me just make this video, just to touch someone out there, watching me right now. Start taking a step. Don't stop procrastinating. Stop looking for the fastest. If it's UK that you want to go, hold on that UK. Don't let that UK dream fall from you. Look for the best route. You have been looking for the best country 3 years ago when every country opened their border. Come, and you did not go. 2 years ago, you are still looking for the best country. This year, you are still, right now that you are watching me, you are still looking for the best country. There is no best country anywhere. Do it because you just have to do it. Just to move away from the country. Because nobody cares. When there's money, everybody will be your friend. But when there's none, Nigerians doesn't care. Nigerians doesn't care. And we forget things. I'm in Nigeria. We forget things easily. People that you've done for, people that you've helped, they forget things. Nigerians forget things easily. Even they will be the one saying, I spend lavishly going to club, going to this, going to that. This, even you don't even need to travel or anything. You can just have the visa, like backup plan. You go. Because you just have to. The country is not favorable. See, this country doesn't like people that is progressing. That is why they even what's it called? They'll be like, when you're rich, they'll start investigating. But when you're poor, nobody cares. When you're rich, you start seeing them, asking for tax, asking for these. But when you're poor, nobody cares. No benefit, nothing, nothing, nothing. Just do it for yourself, for your health. Like, what if anything happens tomorrow? Yeah, there's free health care. Free health care. Anything, like to any level. So do it for yourself. What if anything happens tomorrow? What if I'm getting older and I need, health care? Just what if I just want to retire? What if anything? Just do it for yourself, for the future. Japa, if you want to japa. Don't let anybody deceive you and pick a country to japa. Don't be looking from Australia to Netherlands to Switzerland to Austria, from Austria to Kuwait, from Kuwait to Sweden, from Sweden to Algeria. Look for a particular. If it's USA that you want to hold on, like hold it well. If it's UK, if it's hold it well. If anybody says there's this one country is the best, is a lie. See, everybody will be like Canada is the best country. We are in Canada. There's everybody. See, every country has their own. What will I say? It's their own side, like bad side. The same thing with the US, the almighty United States. The same thing with UK. Right now, we all see what is happening in UK. The recession, this thing. The same thing with Australia. People in Australia also, they are complaining. They'll be like, but if you come, you are still better than back home. Right now in Nigeria, the petrol is now maybe $1,000 or 1,500. Here in Canada also, petrol right now in my city is around 1.70 dollar per liter. That is $1.70 per liter. And it's expensive. Like before, like 3-4 months ago, it was around 1.20, 1.20 cents per liter. But right now it's around. So a lot of people here also are complaining for high cost of fuel. Like fuel is over, but at least we don't go to queue. We don't queue. You just enter and you don't see people queuing for fuel or scarcity. But people are complaining on the ground. People are holding their politician accountable. Like, why is the fuel going up? And I'm saying it, if you see a wealthy, we all know, like in Nigeria, we definitely, maybe in our family or as a friend or somebody, maybe in the street, we know someone that maybe 10 years ago or 5 years ago, this person is rich, like is wealthy. And maybe right now, nothing, like there's no money. Things are not that going on balance like before. Most of the time, people will be like, maybe something happened, maybe he spent lavishly, maybe this, maybe that. And I do tell people that no, anybody that you see that is wealthy, that has money before, and right now there's nothing, don't blame him. It's not as if maybe he's not careless with the money, but the government can fuck you up and make you from 100 to 0. Number one, as a Nigeria, security you provide yourself, housing you provide yourself, electricity you provide yourself, this and that everything. I'll say I've never gained anything as a citizen of Nigeria. But right here, I've gained so many things as just a resident. I'm not a citizen, just a resident in Canada. So many benefits. And from when they gave birth to me till when I traveled out, I have never gained anything. Maybe the same thing to you, applicable to you watching my video, or maybe during election, maybe you've collected 1,500. Maybe that's just a gain or something. But for me, I have never gained anything as a citizen. I pay tax. I have a company back home. You know, I pay tax. I paid everything as that is due, like that the government, I feel like the government needs from me. But I've never gained anything. The same thing to you, the same thing to everybody watching. Yes, I can't say everybody because I don't know who is watching, so but to most people watching this video, most Nigerians watching this video, travel because of the unborn generation. Move away from that country. See, you cannot change Nigeria. I cannot change Nigeria. See, during the last election, you see what happened. Despite that, we know that, oh, maybe this person that is coming, like the president is not, will not do anything. Like we all know, because the man didn't really campaign that he's going to do something now. So he just feel like, let me just go, it's my turn. Like that is the normal, this thing. We all know that nothing will change. But despite some people be like, you know, let's try and change it this time. Let's try and change it. But still, you see what happened. That is to tell you that you cannot change. See, nobody, our father, our great grandfather, think Nigeria will change. Our father also thinks Nigeria will change. Right now, in this our generation, the country can. I will say, see, some of the poorest country in the whole world, like some of the poorest country in the whole world, has electricity. Electricity is not a rocket science. To generate electricity for a country is not, that's something that, oh, you'll be like, hey, how are we going to achieve this? Like, it's not a rocket science to generate an electricity in 2024. But they find it hard to generate electricity. Good road for the citizen is not a rocket science. But still, this is not about being, see, Nigeria is not the most corrupt country in the whole world. Yeah. And there is no country that is not corrupt. Even the Western country, their politicians are corrupt. But when it comes to giving back to the citizen, they are always there, because if they don't, they will be held accountable. And that is what we lack as a nation. We don't head, the politician will just come, embezzle, go. So it shows that you cannot change that country. Like you cannot change it. Petrol, you see, I just think, I'm telling you, in the next 2 years, petrol will be 2,000. Maybe dollar will be like 2,000. This is not what's it called? Maybe I'm just saying it. It's not a cause because we keep doing the same thing and we expect change. No, we keep doing the same thing all over again, all over again, all over again, and we all expect change. The country will not change on you. Maybe the next generation, if they later find a solution. But in this generation, I don't think so. But you can only change yourself and your family, because when you change, when you move away, you bring your family starts increasing. You bring your uncle, your auntie, your brother, then you start changing your family. Then the change start from you. I don't know. I should be sleeping by now, but I feel like let me just say this because I know what is happening in the country. I have family back home. So I followed the news, everything going on back home. And I'm going to say this, JAPA, traveling is a personal decision. Don't let anybody deceive you or change your mind that say, don't JAPA, and the Nigerian will be better. Traveling is a personal decision. Go, explore, give it a shot. Person wey no dey go, wey no go, no go come back. Person wey no try, like this is my first time speaking pidgin. I don't know who is watching me, so I don't know. If you did not try, like if you didn't try, you will not see result. And there's no sure visa anybody. There's no sure visa anywhere. There's no sure visa anywhere. We all applied like everybody else. So if you did not apply, if you did not try, you will not see results. Even if they deny, give it a try back. That is it. Maybe the second time you make it, maybe the third time. But if you no try, you no go see results. This will be the end of my video. I'll see you on the next one.